The royal family and stakeholders are meeting in Nongoma. It's believed that the AmaZulu King succession is on the agenda. So for more now, let's cross to our reporter, Jadely Pose, who spoke to us earlier about the rather tense moment in anticipation for the expected announcement and the readout of the will of the fallen king. So Jadely, what's been happening so far?
A very good evening. So from the last time we spoke, I did make mention that that will has been read out, and I'm just going to step out of shot and then David Kumalo can show you on your screens. A lot of cars are coming out of the royal palace. A lot of cars are still going in. I am told that the royal family had a late lunch after the will was read and after they met as a family. It was a closed session, and we are expecting the traditional Prime Minister Mangosuthu Buthelezi to address the media. We have been punting this, I know, for the whole of the day, but it is expected that he will come and tackle that very crucial question: who will be heir to the throne, who will be the successor? A lot of people are also in an anticipation of this, and as you would know, that many people and all eyes are on KwaZulu-Natal as well as the royal house to find out who exactly is going to lead the Zulu nation. But right now it's fairly quiet. Earlier on there were a few people standing around here and there. We had spoken to them, but right now media houses are still stationed outside the royal palace, and they will be here until this evening, anxiously awaiting in anticipation of the much anticipation of that address by Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. But like I said, we have been here for the better part of the day, and there has been talks back and forth that perhaps he will address us tomorrow, but sources on the ground close to the royal palace are telling us that it will be done by the end of this evening.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's very hard to predict that you're gonna be there for how long, especially having to wait for a media address by Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. I mean, looking at the build-up for something like this, where you're not getting anybody to come and address you and to give you the exact time, it's really hard to put your finger on the pulse to talk about this. And I mean, like, if you are saying that, you know, there hasn't been so much activity around where you are now, there isn't so much to talk about except that people just want to hear the story straight to the point. What does the will say and who will succeed the king? And of course, that's what we expect to hear from you if and when it happened. And one believes that hopefully we won't go to sleep tonight without hearing anything from you. But we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for making time. And we hope that you will last with the little energy that you have in you, standing up for the whole day. These are the challenges of what we call ijob, Jadely.
Nyansile, and we will probably be here until the evening when it's dark, trying to find out who the successor will be. And like I said, it is a difficult situation. The people have been tight-lipped. We've been trying as the media to speak to those close to the royal palace, but as you would know, that it is sensitive and information cannot be divulged to the media until Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi addresses us. I see a car coming towards us. I'm just going to step out of shot and just see who that is. I'm sure that it may be one of the family members. Like I punted earlier on, we have been seeing cars going in and out of the palace, and we get very excited when we see blue cars coming our way. We do see that there is a vehicle that's going to stop right now. I'm not too sure exactly who's in this vehicle. Maybe we can just stay on these visuals and wait to see who comes out of the vehicle. I think this possibly could be the traditional Prime Minister Mangosuthu Buthelezi. We're just going to try and go closer to the vehicle. If the viewers back at home can just bear with us as we take our camera equipment closer. Yes, it is. Good evening, Prime Minister. Good evening, Prime Minister. For viewers back at home, the media are just setting up. We will be talking to the traditional Prime Minister, Mangosuthu Buthelezi, in just a moment as he prepares to address the media.
Just a second. It's getting cold, but we'll be very brief. Yes.
Okay. Are you ready to read that statement? Prime Minister, are you ready? Colleagues, are you ready?
Just a minute.
Okay. Unfortunately, the SABC is live.
At the same time. Yes. We are trying to do that live. We put our on 6. Okay. Sorry, it didn't want right now. No, it's fine. Let's go just deep in. We are taking it.
Okay.
He's leaving now. We are doing it now.
Prime Minister, if you can just address the media. Thank you.
Let me know. Mntwana, thank you very much for your time. If we can just have a brief statement about the meeting here.
Okay. Today, in the presence of more than 200 members of the royal family, His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelitini Zulu's will was read by his lawyers. And in line with the wishes of His Majesty the King, the family would like to announce that Her Majesty Queen Mantfombi Dlamini-Zulu will act as regent of the Zulu nation during the interregnum. While Her Majesty is the de facto regent, further decisions on the succession itself of the Zulu monarchy will not be announced until the family's mourning period is over. The loss of His Majesty the King has been a tremendous blow, as all of us can appreciate, and the family must be allowed to grieve. However, the regent and the royal family have asked me that I impress upon the nation the late King's wish for his people to take out their hoes on Friday. As a champion of food security himself and subsistence farming, His Majesty urged that things should not come to a standstill for a long time for a rather long mourning period. People are thus free to plow from Friday the 26th of March 2020 in accordance with His Majesty's wish.
Mntwana, how long will be the mourning period?
I think 3 months. 3 months, but it should confuse people now, because I've said people, it's not the nation that must go on for 3 months, but I'm saying that on Friday people can go out and work.
For clarity purposes, Mntwana, does this mean that the royal family will meet after 3 months on the issue of the succession? Does it mean Queen Mantfombi will be the regent for 3 months, or how long?
No. 3 months is for mourning. I mean, she'll be mourning, Therefore, she cannot be expected to be involved in any activity during the 3 months of family mourning, according to our tradition. But she'll be assisted, of course, by members of the Royal Council in the meantime.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, that was Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, Prime Minister of the traditional Zulu nation, just saying there that the Queen Mantfombi Dlamini-Zulu will be the interim leader of the Zulu nation until someone is appointed. He's also said there that, those people who are mourning, the Zulu nation who is mourning currently will have 3 months of mourning, but on the 26th of Friday they'll be able to start ploughing and start farming once again. I'm going to leave it there and hand back to studio.
Right, Thank you so much, J.D. Poste. Finally getting what we always have been anticipating for the whole day. Priest Mangosuthu Buthelezi there making the announcement about the 3-month mourning period, but not meaning that people should stay in their houses, but they should go out and do the work now. And of course, we'll keep you posted with the in-depth analysis about the succession of the king, as well as the traditional practices regarding the leadership in as far as the traditions of the Zulu nations are concerned. So in the meantime, we'll look at other issues, and of course we'll keep you posted as to how the story develops. So in the